Hello again, this is part 3 of the newsletter survival guide version 1.0. So this will cover rules 8 through 10. So here we go. Rule number 8 is keep a reasonable position size. Don't put all of your eggs in one basket. You might get into the dud stock and miss out when the rocket stock is alerted. Assuming you're swing trading, your guru might alert, yeah, I don't know, anywhere from 2 to 7 stocks per week, and you don't want to just throw everything you've got on the first alert, thinking, oh, it's the one. You want to spread out your eggs. Maybe put 20% into every position that you take. Now, if you are not under PDT, then you've got an advantage because you can throw everything you've got at a trade. And if it works out, well, great, and you just let it ride. If it starts to turn against you, well, you just exit completely. What the max dollar amount your heart can take when for every penny, whether it's a penny up or a penny down, a stock moves. You have to determine how much you can handle. If I throw 20,000 shares at stock XYZ, well, hey, that's $200 for every penny it moves, and for some people that can be quite a heart attack. I still do it at times, but sometimes when I day trade, I only trade about 2 to 3,000 shares per position. Sometimes I go to 5 to 6,000 shares, depending on the liquidity of a stock, which in one of the previous rules was, get to know the stocks that your guru takes or what you're in. And you can do this based on what you see on level 2. Number 9, stop scalping. The ideal game plan is to have shorts and outside buyers follow in on an alert. If you scalp the alert, you're impeding the price from rising, and you're discouraging shorts from covering and outside buyers from entering. I'm guilty of this. I did this a lot in my first year because I didn't know any better. I was bathing in ignorance at that point in time, because I'm thinking, okay, if I get in at X price, well, this thing's only going to go to X plus 5 before it goes back down, and so I do that many times, and in 2012, at least in the first half of the year, every alert was going at least 40 to plus 40 to plus 50 cents intraday from my entry, and so now I've become a bit more patient. I'll give the stock 20-30 minutes, see how it's doing, see if it wants to hold its price, and if it is, I'll sell on the way up, and I'll give it a chance. But if it starts to go against me, I'll exit. So long story short, stop scalping and let the stock play out. Rule number 10: don't listen to other people to dictate what you should do. Do not rely on the opinion of other people. If they suggest it's going to bounce soon, that is their opinion. What if you get in at 10 and the stock is at 8 and you're thinking, hey, when is this thing going to bounce? And people are saying, oh, it's going to bounce at 750, maybe 740, and then what if it goes under 7? No one can predict the future. Don't let anyone take control of your account, of your capital. Do what you need to do. If you get in at 10 and it's at 9 or 850, maybe take out half of your position or just exit. Again, no one knows what's going to happen, but what's most important is for you to not listen to their commands of, oh, it's going to bounce, just stay in it, or add in. Just take control. That's all I'm saying. Keep in mind that these very same people that you're asking, they might be in the stock. Their opinion is biased. If they encourage you to sell it, well, it only hurts their position. So, why would they? If you asked me the same thing, I might say, no comment. Or I might say, I'm biased. You don't want my opinion. Something around those lines. So this concludes the newsletter survival guide version 1. I welcome any feedback, any comments, anything. If there's anything ambiguous, something that you think I should probably add on as the 11th rule and maybe the 12th, etc., please let me know. My Skype ID is Jeff Mockingbird, as it sounds. So again, I welcome any and all opinions, and thank you very much.